I will tell you, our crew is impeccable. We are taking a show that is a detective story, but it's not gonna look like a typical detective story. How do we make it feel real and grounded, but how do we make it iconic, as Ryan would say?
How many glam folks does it take to make an alcoholic deviant powerless?
The most important thing that we did this season is Lois, her ivory coat.
Lois's coat is this dusty kind of sand-colored jacket that has been very, very important.
I remember going into wardrobe fittings and I tried on about 50,000 white coats till we found the right one, you know, but don't come play with me when I got my white jacket on.
She's going to these crime scenes in an ivory coat. What does this mean? And for me personally, I was thinking, well, does it mean that she is this benevolent, incredible character? Or is it a cover for all the darkness that is inside of her, or the darkness that's in the community around her that we encountered throughout the various episodes?
We had a lot of fun coming up with the gritty desert town characters of Nurse Red, Sister Megan, and Father Charlie. Alexis, in one of our meetings, talked about this cowboy priest that she saw walking on Larchmont, and she just brought it up as a funny thing, and Ryan's like, well, let's do it. So Ryan took it a step further and found a pair of red cowboy boots that really defined that character.
I love hair and makeup and wardrobe because you can have all these ideas for what you think that you are, but until you actually put on the boots and have the hair and you have the sideburns, none of it's gonna make sense until you get a true, complete image.
Charlie's hair is actually inspired by that hairstyle that was popular in the 90s. So it's a really cool style, especially since it's on Father Charlie, who's a priest.
For Sister Megan, we wanted to do a no makeup look. The team has done such a beautiful job.
Kayla's hair is actually so beautiful, and so she has these really frizzy curls that kind of just peek out under her habit.
The details and the specifics are so important to everyone.
Ryan Murphy said, you know what? I'd like to see her in different socks for different episodes, and let's think about the symbolism and what is going on in any given script. What's going on in this episode? What color does that harken?
Leslie Manville, who plays Nurse Red, is definitely like the favorite character, for me anyway.
You've only got to look at Nurse Red to see that she's not your classic nurse. She's got very long red nails. The hair is like this. There's loads of makeup. It's not a straightforward look. Valerie Jackson, wonderful hairdresser who came up with lots of design choices, and this was the favorite. It's my favorite too.
Her hair actually represents a form of envy, and you'll have to stay tuned to see why.
Travis Kelce's character, Ed Lachlan, when we first meet him, we meet him in the white orderly's uniform. We fitted it to his body and we customized all of it, of course. And then it turns out he's kind of like this guy who sits around watching TV in his dirty jeans and his underwear and his mullet.
Everyone tells me I gotta rock this to a game.
The twist in episode 7, Lois wakes up and we find out that we've been in her dream. And we get to meet our characters again in a really, really cool and new way.
It's just from everybody doing the makeup and the wigs and the hair. It is so fun.
That's what's really fun too about working with Travis, is he is so down for everything.
The look that we're going for today, he's the guardian angel. Everybody on set, from hair and makeup to all the above. Everybody's been just so fun to work with. I've felt at home, and I really appreciate everybody for making me feel like that.
Everyone is really at the top of their game.
Watching the dailies and seeing how it is all coming together, for me, it was exciting because I think it's gonna just have this great, gritty, noir, detective story that none of us have still really figured it out. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?